What's going on, guys? This is going to be my quick review of the new Motorola G5 Plus from Lenovo. This is basically a brand new budget phone from Motorola that is aimed at the target audience at the under $300 price point. Essentially, you're getting everything you get in a flagship with the exception of a few specs. Just to start off, it does have a 5.2-inch Full HD 1080p display, 32 gigabytes of storage, and 2 gigabytes of RAM for the base model. It has a Snapdragon 625 processor, which should be more than enough for your day-to-day tasks, and you can't really beat it for under 300 bucks. This is the unlocked ad-free model that goes for about $229, but you can pick it up from Amazon for about $185 with the ads integrated. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's the Moto G5 Plus. The one thing I didn't mention in that portion of the video, which I will go more in depth to now, is the camera sensor. That camera is actually a great camera. It's the same sensor used in the Galaxy S7, 12 megapixel with a 1.7 aperture, and it takes great photos. Also does 4K at 30 frames per second. So you really can't get anything in this price point that gives you the quality that you get from this phone. And I've tried numerous budget devices, all the high-end flagship phones over the past few years, and Motorola seemed to hit a perfect price point with the right sacrifices for this phone. I mean, the build quality is great. It's not the same as a G6 or Galaxy S8 or even an iPhone. It's kind of like a hybrid metal plastic design. It feels more metal than plastic. You do get a micro SD slot at the top, 1080p display like I mentioned in the video. It's a good display. It can get brighter. It's not super bright in outdoor environments, but it does the job. The fingerprint sensor is relatively quick. You press it and there it goes. Had a little bit of a delay because I didn't read the fingerprint right the first time. But it's a pretty good overall phone. I'm gonna highly recommend it if you have a sub $200 budget. Definitely pick up the 2 gig 32 gigabyte model for $185 from Best Buy. Like I said in the video yesterday, go ahead and take a look at that video. Price match it with the Amazon non-ad version, and Best Buy will be glad to match it. They don't really care. They don't check to see that it's a non-ad version. And save yourself a buck or two. I'm using it temporarily until my Galaxy S8 arrives, and then I'll keep it as a backup device in case I ever need to be without a phone during a brief period of time. This will be the phone that I'll keep always on me. So take a look, check it out, won't be disappointed. The Moto G5 Plus also comes in a 64 gigabyte storage with 4 gigs of RAM option for, I believe it's like 50 bucks more. So if you really want that little bit extra bit of power, take a look at that. But this review is based off of the 2 gig 32 gig model, which for most people should be just more than enough. So thanks again, guys. If you're new to the channel and haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and do so and give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. If you want to know anything more about this phone, I'll be happy to answer back in the comment section. Once again, guys, thanks again. This is a 4K video test with the Moto G5 Plus. It does not have optical image stabilization, but for the most part, it's a great camera. Autofocus is relatively quick.